Hello everybody, my name is Rose and I welcome you to the Rose Tarocles. I'm going to be doing the June 1st to the 15th reading today for the cusp of oscillation. The cusp of Cancer and Leo. During this reading, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Since this is a general reading, it may not resonate with you 100%. If this is the case with you, please don't hesitate to watch the videos for your moon, rising and Venus signs to get a better picture of the message Spirit is guiding you towards. If you wish to contact me, all my details are in the description box below. Finally, I thank God, I thank Source, I thank the universe, I thank all the archangels and angels of love and light, all the spirits and spirit guides of love and light, for guiding me to finally share my gifts with you all. If you like my readings, please do not hesitate to like, share and subscribe to my channel. So, oscillation, let's get started. I've shuffled your cards, spent a long time in cleansing them and meditating to clear my energies from the previous many readings that I've done. Let's see what messages the universe has for you today. So let me give you a bit of information on the cusp of oscillation. This cusp is a cusp of Cancer and Leo. It's the end of Cancer and the beginning of Leo. So the dates would be around 19th of July up to the 25th of July. It's usually a 7-day period of transitioning between the signs. That falls on the cusp. So the cusp signs, in my opinion, are quite lucky because they have the best of both worlds. So if they have a negative in one sign, it will be balanced out with a positive in the other. So that sounds good, doesn't it? Now for the Cancer Leo, if your sun is in the Cancer side, is on the Cancer side, you are, I'll leave this card here, you are less shy and a bit more inclined to share your gifts and creativity with others. That comes to you, the sharing bit comes to you from the Leo side, because Cancers are usually, if they go through anything, they usually pull back and get a bit introverted. So it's a good thing that you have Leo in your chart as well, your balance of Cancer and Leo. So it gets out your creativity and you're a bit more outgoing and are able to share your thoughts and creativity with others freely. Now, and you may also enjoy performing. You know, Cancers, they usually hide behind something or someone usually, and they are not likely people to let themselves be flamboyant or, you know, let themselves be in the limelight, you could call it. Now if you have Leo, a part of Leo in you, so you could feel free in being in the limelight without any fears holding you back. Now if your sun is on the Leo side of the cusp, you will feel a bit insecure about your self-expression. That's coming to you, Leos, from the Cancer bit of you. You see? And it seems to reveal too much, so it'll make you feel more vulnerable and you'll feel a bit confused, not confused, what you call it, uncomfortable with that bit of insecurity that comes from your Cancer bit into your flamboyant Leo side. I hope this bit of insight helps. to understand your behavior perhaps a bit better, your character traits a bit better, I mean. So let's take a look at your reading, my cusp of oscillation, and see what it has in store for you. So if you give me a minute, I'll take a look at your cards. Okay, the divine has appeared in your reading as well. I think it did in the previous reading, if I remember correctly. It's called the Hand of God. You're rewriting your story. I'll show it to you as well. Give me a minute. Let me get my... Yeah. You caught the card of... I'm not sure if you can see. Divine... Where was the camera? Divine timing. Right? And here, you can see the hand of God giving you another shot at something, rewriting your story, giving you a chance again. So let's take a look at your story. So in the past, you were led to take action, you were working on something, okay? You were healing a situation. Oh, it's 2 times. I don't know if you can see. You were healing a situation and you were recovering from some kind of argument, maybe, or some kind of situation, okay? It may have been between you and your partner, by the looks of it. Yep. There were too many words said and it made you pull back. This is a family situation. Okay. It made you it made you pull back. And you went into your thoughts again, where you found your sanctuary. That's usually where you find your sanctuary, in your mind, my lovely oscillations. Because you were dealing with someone you love. You did not want to hurt them with nasty words. You truly loved them a lot. And hence, that's the reason you preferred to pull back and stay quiet about it. Whoa. It was your spouse that I'm talking about, or a long-term partner. Now it's getting juicy, my darlings. Something has been going on here. This is looking to me like someone stepped out of the relationship and someone got wind of the situation. So basically, someone was caught in the act. Wasn't you? Were you, or were you not? Somebody was caught in the act, not literally in the act, but the other partner got to know about the secret relationship or the secret affair. It came to the surface. So somebody went digging and someone was exposed. But the thing is, the secret affair was not really important. It was just like a side piece thing for that person, whoever it was, whether it was you or the other person, your partner. The affair was not so important. It wasn't a love affair. It was just, I think, a physical, a sexual affair, by the looks of it. the love was, the love is still with the family. The person still loves his wife. But I think one department was running dry, so he or she peeped out of the relationship for a bit of a fling, for a bit of fun. Maybe that aspect was missing from this relationship. So somebody stepped out instead of trying to make things work and trying to make things better. But anyway, sometimes when this happens in quite a few relationships which I've been able to help out, it's usually a good thing, because then it reveals to each partner how important they are to each other, you know. So let's see where this goes, shall we? So that was in your past. So anyway, everything came to the surface, everything was exposed. So whoever was exposed with his naughty behavior, or her naughty behavior, had to come out with the truth. Okay. There was a small offer made, because everybody was angry, everybody was unhappy, and going through elevated emotions and uncertainties and mistrusts and distrust. Oh, it was like a Pandora's box that opened up from inside each other's beings. The hidden feelings came to the surface by the looks of it, that led each of the parties to heal themselves. So they had to go into separate corners. Probably you are the one who went back into your little shell, since you're a Cancer oscillator. Oh, but it was a good thing, from what I see. It became quite a public, public in the sense like your family got to know about this story. So it was even more uncomfortable, because there was too many people involved now. Because it was concerning a betrayal. It was taken as a betrayal, which it was, but actually the other person just wanted a bit of a fling on the side. Well, if you wanted a fling, you should have expected this, okay? Nothing goes hidden from a spouse, whether it be a man or a woman. Since you live together, for so long, and you'll know each other's behaviors and patterns so well. Any slight difference that appears in your relationship is a red flag, and is immediately jumped upon and investigated. Anyways, it's all good news. Don't you worry about it. I'll reveal it to you. So that's coming from your past and into your present. Yeah, so getting all lovey-dovey again with your partner, darlings. It's good that you all took your time. You all took enough time. What more can I say? You're back in love again. So it was actually a good thing it happened. So it spiced up your life. It spiced up your relationship, actually. So now somebody has to step up to the game, don't they? It was like a wake-up call, getting a bit too complacent. Look what's happening. Now someone stepped up the game. Right. Excellent. So everything in the moment is lovey-dovey and you're reconciling, okay? It is best if you'll forgive each other. Yeah, it's such a beautiful reading. Looks like I was quite happy today to be tapping into this lovely energy. But I think somebody needed to hear this. Probably you're not yet here at this point. So it'll give you a bit of solace to, you can relax a bit to know that everything is going to be all right, okay? Yes, you will reunite. Yeah, have a little bit of patience if it's not happened yet. It will happen. You will reunite and everything will be talked about. It is making someone really worried. I would take it that you are very worried since you have Cancer in your chart. I would take it that you're very worried about this. How is it going to be? Is it going to work out? Is it going to be, are we going to work out well together? Will this incident damage our relationship? It's already cost us a trust and, the respect and everything has been torn down, and you don't know what to expect. But you remember this card I showed you in the beginning. Sorry. The universe is helping rewrite the story again. This is your second chance. Both of you are given a second chance at this relationship simply because you all deeply, deeply love each other. Even though the person may have cheated with someone else, it was purely on a physical level. It was not on a spiritual level. Spiritually, you two are so connected. I don't think anything could tear you apart. You all would always come back together. It's a really strong union. It's not only the family that's pulling together, there's something so spiritual about your union that makes you click so well. And this movement out of the relationship was totally unexpected, but from a physical point of view, from a human point of view, it was unexpected, but from a spiritual point of view, believe me, it was orchestrated by the divine to awaken the both of you to what you have on this earth together. It was a really, really good lesson which needed to take place. And looks like, in spite of one of you being very guarded and very worried, very, very stressed about it, of how things are going to work out, don't worry about the future. Live in the moment. Enjoy the moment. Express your love to each other. Go out on dates. Start pursuing your spouse again, if you're the man. And if you're the lady, start being the woman, Just remember the times when you were younger and had to go on a date with your man and you dressed up and you look all pretty, you took time for yourself. Just because you've had kids and you had family doesn't mean to say you ignore yourself. This is the best time for you to decide together on who takes up what work in the household. You'll have to chip in together in household chores so that each of you have time for yourselves, So just make a plan. This gives you an opportunity to rewrite your story and make a plan together as to what all you need to do. Make a new setup plan, make a new life story plan, make a new love story plan. You can't plan a love story, it just happens, doesn't it? And looks like it's happening for you guys again. So there you go, in the future you have a happy family situation. Your surrounding is blessed. Yola, I think your nature, both of you and your spouse, are very humble in nature, or have been very humbled by this incident in your lives. And you all see things for what it is. You will speak about this calmly. You will discuss what went wrong and why it happened and why did the other person have to step out. You will confess your love for each other, your undying love for each other in spite of what has happened. It has not deterred you from loving each other. And this act on its own, this emotional connection on its own, is a healing factor for both of you. You know, this connection really heals you both. It's not a codependent relationship, it's more of a spiritual relationship. It's amazing. Yes, it is a long-standing relationship. It could be a marriage, it could be a long-term live-in relationship, a long-term engagement perhaps, but not really. So you're not, in your near future, I see that someone is not really sure because they feel they have been totally drained out from the situation. You're not feeling so confident about this relationship anymore. But from what I can see, you can really and truly heal this relationship together. You may have 2 kids together. You know, you may have 2 beautiful kids together, inside out, because your relationship, your mannerisms, your behaviors are really soothing. They feel really nice. You're not boisterous at all. Yeah, I think you're meant to be together. Time will tell. The cards are not speaking to me anymore. They refuse to come out my hands. They say, stop. And this is where I'm going to stop for you. This is a beautiful relationship. Don't let it go. It would be worth your while if you fought for it. You have a chance to rewrite this story the way you would like to this time, not the way society wants you to. You'll join together in spirit. From beyond this lifetime, your relationship. So, my dear oscillators, this is a bit of a little preview or information for you for the first half of the month. Some of you may have already passed this stage and are already happy and fine together. Some of you are yet in the previous half of this stage and are all distressed and someone is getting found out and whatnot. And some of you are already towards the near future stage where you are talking it out and trying to see how things could work out together. Well, I do wish you all the best, because I can see that you two are really meant to be together. So let's ask Archangel Michael, what does he have to say about the situation, about your relationship? Oh, I feel so sad. You both love each other so much. But the betrayal, let go. Take your time. You can't just let go. I know it. I know the feeling. Take your time, but recognize the fact that your spouse really loves you. Recognize the fact that you both really love each other. And work on it, okay? So let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. Whoa! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Wow. He says you need to have confidence and that your children are watched over by angels. So this is what Archangel Michael has for you, right? It says your children are watched over by angels, and he says to have confidence in the universe. Because your children are watched over by angels, you will have time enough to take out for yourselves. Okay? Don't worry about your children right now. Just be your normal selves, the way you were, the way you brought them up morally and beautifully, by not allowing them to see this discord in your relationship with your spouse. That's lovely, that's beautiful. If parents can just keep all their troubles away from the children and away from affecting the children in a negative way, it would be so beautiful, and you have it. I can see you both have had your arguments, but the children were always safe. It's amazing. This couple, or whoever I'm speaking for, this message is for, I mean. Alright, so let's say this prayer together for Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine. Wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. Isn't that amazing? You need all of this, and Archangel Michael is here to give it to you. He's here to open you up to all these feelings of beauty on earth. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I love you. Sorry, I've just been something nagging me inside that I've got to say this. So I would also like you all to please say this prayer for Archangel Michael, where he says your children are watched over by angels. Please repeat after me. Dear guardian angels of my children, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and a role model for my own and other people's children. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Love you. So that was your beautiful messages from Archangel Michael for you and your household. Okay. If you're in some kind of deep worry, please take time out for yourself. Leave the situation to God. Let God be in charge, and everything will fall into place. Everything will be solved. Everything will be revealed in time. Okay? Mistakes are made. Mistakes can be forgiven. People can change. Especially if there's this amount of love in your relationship. Alright, so let's pick out the 3 spiritual cards for you. One is servant leadership. The other is personal growth, advice for personal growth. And the last is an advice card that we will pick up for your relationship. So in the card we picked for servant leadership that came out is the supreme goal. It says here, the bhakti part, the part of devotion, teaches us that both the goal and the means to attain it are the same. The goal is to love. This means the means to attain it are to serve the Supreme and others with love. Isn't that amazing? Just what you need to hear. In personal growth, you've got the card. It's called A Seed of Divine Love. Looks like the divine has appeared all over this reading, darlings. My darling oscillators. It says here, Deep within the heart of each of us lies a seed of divine love, waiting to sprout and fulfill its potential. Kirtan, Kirtan, or chanting the names of God, nourishes the seed. That's amazing. It's all about love. Love, love, love. Isn't that beautiful? So your relationship card that you receive for advice is the unifying center. Honoring the presence of the Supreme as the unifying center in relationships fosters deep bonds with others. When we are united in that belief, problems that once seemed insurmountable become trivial. Isn't that beautiful? I see you have a beautiful family. If you have this strong belief in unity when it comes to love, nothing can break you. Nothing can divide you. Nothing can separate you. No matter come what may, sometimes you just have to look at the positive side of every incident or situation that happens in your life. Do not forget, your life is just but a storybook. You have come on this earth to live a story. Enjoy the moment fully. Express yourself. Express with your emotions. If you're angry, be angry. If you're sad, be sad. If you want to cry out loud, do it. Let it all out. We are here to experience this beauty of life. So, forgive and forget. Or forgive and move on. Whatever it is, love rules this reading. So love will find a way to make this all right. All right, my oscillators. I thank you for tuning in. I hope this reading resonated with you. I love you. God bless. Until next time, take care.